Good day, my name is Abu Sunday. In this class I'll be showing you how to process mobile mapping data using TBC. TBC means Trimble Business Center. That is the software we are going to use in this process. Now, from the beginning of this class, we had our first class, which we convert our core data using HGO, and then the second class we integrate the core data and then the data from the mobile mapping, and we integrate two of them using PostPack software. So this is our third class in the series, and we are going to use the TBC to process the data. So the first thing you need to do is to open a new project, right? As you can see, this is our TBC software. So you go to your file, okay, and then click new. Okay, we are going to use a blank template, so I'll click OK. So you can see this is our new project that we are going to work on. So the first thing you do is to click on mobile mapping and then click on change coordinate system, right? Okay, on the coordinate system dialog box you select UTME MENA 32 as our coordinate reference system, and then I click finish. Okay, so our next step is to save this our new project. So for us to save it, you can still go back to your file, or you can use any of the save icon. Here we have the save icon, or you go to your file, okay, and you click save. So it will take you to the directory where you need to save it. So our TBC process data are stored in a local drive H, right? This is where this is a location where we'll save our TBC. So I'll click on H, and then 01001, that's process data PostPack and Trimble. So I'll click on this. Now we are processing this our data in 2022, right? So it's better we create a new folder called 2022, right? So inside the 2022 now, we are in the month of March, so I'll create a new folder inside 2022 as March, right? So now inside the March now, I'll now write the date for that particular process, like that particular data that we are processing. Did you understand? You know, from the beginning we check our Excel sheet and we know the date that data was captured, right? So that is the date we are going to use to save this project, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'll open a new folder, and then I'll call it 2021 08, that is 30th August, right? 30, if you remembered. Okay, so that is our the date that our data that we are converting or that we are processing was captured, right? So I'll open here and then write the same date here, 2021 0830, right? And then I click save. So you can see we have saved this project. Okay, now the next thing to do now is to import our data, right? The data that we are using for this process, that is the data that was captured by mobile mapping camera, right? And if you remember, we are using a video serial number of 618. So I'll go to file, that is, I'll click on home and then click on import. Okay, so this is our import dialog box, right? So what you do, we have this button here. Click on the button. Okay, then we'll look for our data from the input, right? So as you can see, we have our input here. You click on it, and then if you remember, we are using this particular data 618. So I'll click on it. Now you just click on this particular data, the name of the folder, without selecting anything, you understand, within the folder. Just click on the name of the folder, and then you click OK, so that you import the whole folder to this place, right? Okay, having done that, then we've remembered we converted our data, that is during our integration process. We save it inside the same folder, but in a postpack, inside a postpack folder, right? So we are going to use that. We are going to copy a particular file to this place, like inside the SBED file, right? So okay, so before we go there, from this our panoramic view automatically generates CSC, you click no, right? Okay, so now what we'll do is that we go back to our file, that is input. Okay, 618. Okay, you go to postpack, if you remember. Okay, then you go to this particular data. Okay, you go to mission, then go to pros, PROC. Okay, so you look for the SBED, right? SBED mission, as you can see, SBED underscore mission dot underscore mission 1 dot out, right? So that is the one that that is SBED. So you see we have different file format here, but you are going to use the one that is SBED, right? So what I will do is that you click on it, and then you come up here and then click, so that you can copy the directory, right? Copy the directory of that file, copy it, then you go to your notepad, right? Type your notepad, and then you paste it, right? Now if you paste, you now put a backward slash, right? And then you come back to that SBED again, and then rename, so that you can be able to copy it. So you just copy it, okay, and go back to your notepad and paste. Okay, after that you can now copy the whole directory, that is the link to that file, copy it. Okay, then you can now go back to our Trimble. Okay, so now on the SBED file part, right, you just click on it. You can use your backspace and delete to remove the other files or the other link there. Okay, so if you remove it, you can now right click and paste the links you have, right? So after that, the next thing to do now is for you to click import. So you click on import, so you see the file now is importing. So it will take some time, so you have to wait and watch all the process. Okay, so you can see okay, so the data are successfully import. Okay, so the next thing for us to do now is to export this data, because as I said, we are trying to actually separate the picture from the run, right? So what we are going to do now, first of all, click on the mobile mapping. Yeah, we have an arrow here. Click on it. Alright, click on the first run and then hold your shift and click on the last so that you can be able to select the whole run. Then you go to export, right? Okay, so you click on export and then first of all you click on GIS so that you can export it as shapefile. You can export the run as shapefile. Okay, so if I click on GIS now, you see GIS and then you are exporting it as shapefile. You can export as KML exporter, geodatabase and the other different format, but we are exporting it as shapefile, right? Shapefile exporter. So I'll click on it and then I'll click export. Okay, and then we'll go back to our export again and then click on mobile mapping, right? So we are exporting as MS7 export to TMS, right? So that's what we are. Make sure that you select. Okay, then you click export. Okay, so you see it's being processed now. So for you to see the progress, the process view, you just click on this process view. So you see it's processing now. It actually take time. It take a very long time, so you just need to wait for it. Okay, so you can see it have started exporting now. As I said, it take some time, so you have to wait for it to finish. So if it finish, what it requires for you is just for you to click save and then close your TBC. So that is the end of your processing using TBC software. Thank you.